Ingen I dagens Liverpool-stall har vært her lenger. Nå håper brasilianske Leiva I sin 10. sesong I klubben at hans landsmenn skal skyte hjem Premier League-trofé.
Hello. I'm Jan. I'm good. First of all, congratulations. It's your 10th season with Liverpool.
Yes, thank you very much. It's a good mark to achieve, and I'm very glad. Yes, thank you.
How has it been? Almost 10 years.
I wouldn't say it's been easy because it's a long time, and during this period there are a lot of good and bad times. But I've been enjoying every minute, and I still enjoying. So I know this is not gonna be won't be forever. So I'm trying to enjoy as much as possible and give my best every time I have the chance. Yeah.
You're still young.
Yes, still 29, still a lot to play, and still feeling physically very well. So yeah, it's all positive.
What was it like for you to you came straight from Brazil to England, culture-wise, coming to another country? What was it like for you?
It was a big change for me, not just football-wise, but country, language, culture. I had to adapt, and change. Probably today, if I go back to Brazil, I will probably have to adapt again, because it's been a long time here. My children born in Liverpool, so. As I said, it's been a very good, almost a decade, and up and downs, but very enjoyable.
What are your best moments, your best memories?
There are a lot good memories, some very good games, some very good results. It's hard to mention one moment. Every season you have a good moment, and I wouldn't, but probably the one that we won the League Cup probably was the best moment, because it was a title. I was injured at that moment, but it was something that is special for me as well.
Looking at the Liverpool squad now, you are the player by far from the current team who's been here the longest. You came so close with Rafa Benitez in 2009. You came even closer in 2014 with Brendan Rodgers. What do you think with this Liverpool team that can bring you all the way?
Yes, I came very close, and you learn a lot from the defeat, I would say, by ending up runners-up twice. This squad is been developing. I would say it's a new squad. It's a new manager. He's been working with us for 1 year. Probably this year he's having more time to work on the pitch, as he didn't have last year because we had so many games. So I think this squad can finish better than the other squads, because the momentum is very good, and the manager is showing a lot of belief, but it's still very early stage, so we have to go game by game, and that's what we are doing at this moment.
Working with so many great managers, what do you think is special for Jürgen Klopp? What is he bringing? What's his signature?
I think he's a very strong character. One thing that I'm learning a lot with him, that he makes you believe that things that you didn't think you could do it before. I think him and his staff makes you believe that you can always be better, always can improve. And he's a very passion. He shows his passion every day, so that's the mark that I would say that on his profile, I would say.
And now you're also you're not the only Brazilian player at the club. You have Coutinho has come in, Firmino has come in, and they've been doing very well this season. for them to come to Liverpool with you being here, do you think that has been helpful for them with a Brazilian player already here?
I think so. I hope so. You know, both of them when they arrived, I try to be available and help them to settle in the club. Of course, they are doing really well now, and they are. I would say they have a very good understanding on and off the pitch, which is good. And I'm one of the guys that you know, try to help as much as I can. Of course, now is a little bit different because I'm close friends to them, and our families are together every week, and we are together every week. And I think it's more now down to them, you know, to express their talent, and that's what they are doing. You know, they form a very good partnership, and hopefully it will continue until the end of the season.
You played with Torres, you played with Suarez, with Steven Gerrard, Philippe Coutinho. How good is he compared to the other names I mentioned?
He can be as good as he wants. You know, he has so much quality, so much potential. He's still very young, you know, and I think he reached another level this year. You know, he's playing with consistency. He's changing games, and he's taking responsibility, and he's enjoying. You know, he's still 24. He still have a lot to improve. And that's what he's doing every day, you know, working very hard to improve all the things that he can, and be an even better player. So I think there is no limit to him, I would say, you know, because, you know, he's been showing the last 2-3 years that every season he improves and improves, and this year I think he's gone to a next level again.
And Firmino has come in, and I think some people are surprised to see him now being the main striker, and at the same time, many people seem to think that he's the perfect striker for Jurgen Klopp the way he's playing. Is he the guy who can score enough goals to bring Liverpool the league title?
Yes, I think he's been scoring a lot of goals. I think one of the key things of this team that you don't need to rely on one player. You don't have the pressure to score 30 goals a season, because goals are coming from every part of the team, you know. But yes, Roberto is a. I don't like when I hear that he's only the player that is perfect striker the way Jurgen plays. Of course, he's a perfect striker the way the manager wants us to play, but he's a very good player. You know, he would play in probably most of the teams at this moment in time, because he's got a lot of technique. He works very hard, and he's a very clever player. So he's been, of course, is having a very good season again. Last year he ended up on a high, and this year he's just continue, and he's still very young as well. So the future are very bright for him and for Philippe as well.
What about your season? You've always been a very loyal player to this club, and always been working hard when given the opportunity. This season you've only started 2 of the 11 Premier League games so far. How do you see that?
Yes, of course it's not perfect. You know, I would like to be playing every week, and that's how you should think every player wants to do, because we work every week very hard to play at the weekend. Yeah, when it doesn't happen, of course, sometimes it's very frustrating, and people understand that, and that's how you should be. I think the way I think football, and that's how you should be, frustrated, but you know, keep working and trying to get your opportunity, and when you have that, take the chance, you know. But of course I will keep working to be more involved, and hopefully it will happen.
2 final questions. 1, who's the best player you've played with at Liverpool?
Steven Gerrard, for many reasons, you know. He was our captain, and he decided so many games for us, and he was the face of of Liverpool, you know, and he still is probably, you know. And I've played with him for 7 or 8 years, and I've seen him doing every single season. So he's the best player I've played during still my time here at Liverpool. Yeah.
Who's your favorite to win the league this season?
Favorite? I don't know. It's always hard to say one team, but of course you have today like 5 or 6 teams that could challenge. You know, everybody that when you are top of the league you are favorite. That's what people were saying about City, and now they are probably saying us. And if Chelsea end up in some moment of the season top of the league, or Tottenham, or you know, Arsenal. So football, it can change very quickly. So it doesn't really matter who is favorite. It will matter who end up winning, and of course we are trying very hard that we end up end of May at the top of the league.
And after coming close 2 times, you could be 3-time lucky this year.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Hope so.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Good to meet you.
Thank you very much.